All right, so for number 1, it says use the inductive to find the pattern. Make a reasonable conjecture for the next number in the sequence. The pattern of the sequence is just adding the next highest number. So from 2 to 3, you're adding 1. 3 to 5, you're adding 2. So we just keep on going with that. And then all the way here from 23 to 30, you're adding 7. So from 30 to get to the next number, you're going to add 8. So our number is 38. Live in an apartment for 1 year if the rent is $322 and utilities are $67 per month. Round to the individual cost to the nearest dollars. Round your final answer to the nearest dollar. Okay, so you're rounding to the nearest 10. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to add. So it's 22 plus 67 is $389. Round to the nearest $10. So that's $390 times 12. And you're going to get $390. It's going to be $46.80. The family borrows $11,463 in addition to their home, or for an addition. The loan to be paid off in monthly payments over the 5 years. How much would each payment be? So payments are made monthly, and it's 5 years. So it's 5 times 12 equals 60. So you're going to take 11,463 divided by 60 months because it's 5 years worth of payments. And then when you do that, you get $191.05. 91.05. Remember, cents is 2 decimal places. Whether the pair of sets is equal, equivalent, or neither. In this case, they're both equal and equivalent. And the reason why they're equal and equivalent is because the cardinality for each is 5. Oops. So the cardinality for each is 5. But they also have the exact same parts of each set. So S is here, T, U, and then VW. Since they have the exact same contents in each set, that makes them equivalent and equal, paired with the same cardinality. So sets are equal and equivalent. Use a Venn diagram and find the elements in set A intersect B. So that's going to be in the center. So the elements of A intersect B are going to be 2, 6. Find the elements in the set A complement. So this is not A. So what you want to do is you want to circle, you want to like color in what A is, and then it'll be everything outside of A. So it even includes the intersection. So our answer is going to be in like this gold color. So it's everything in B, and then it's everything left also in the universal set. So the elements of not A, I like to put them in order. I don't know what's going on with my pen. So let's see. It's going to be 1, 3, 4, 5, 9. And then if you ask for the cardinality, N equals 5 for A complement. Use the following Venn diagram to find the cardinality of the indicated set. It says the cardinality of A union B. So first we need to recognize that A union B is going to be only what's in the circles. So only what's in the circles is A union B. And the cardinality means that we're just going to count them. So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So our cardinality for A union B is 14. A class of 25 students, 12 were math majors, 11 were computer science majors, and 11 were dual majors of math and computer science. Use a Venn diagram to illustrate the situation. Okay, so that means a universal set or everything is 25. Math majors were 12. All right, so this is how it works with math majors. This whole value, including the intersection, is going to be 12. And then it says computer science. So that means everything inside that bubble is going to be 11, including the intersection, and 7 were dual majors in math and computer science. So that's only the intersection. So this is this is all of C, and this is M intersect C. So this is 7. And the way that you get this number right here, it's going to be 12 minus 7 equals 5. So when you add them, you get 12. And then the way you get the computer science number is that it's going to be 11 minus 7, which equals 4. So then when you do M union C, that's 5 plus 7 plus 4. That's going to give you 16. But you have a total of 25 students. So that universal set is going to be 25 minus 16 is going to give you 9. And then you're able to answer the questions here. And I think I already have them answered. Okay, so how many students were majoring in math only? So this is math only right here. Right in here. Right, that gold area is math only, so that's 5. How many students were not majoring in computer science? So this is math only added to the neither major. So that's going to be 4 plus 9, that's 14. And again, it's the 4 right in here and the 9 right here. And how many students were not math or computer science majors? So that's going to be the 25. So let's just do this again. It's the universal set minus the math union computer science. So it's 25 minus 16, and that's where I got the 9 from. Use the correct Euler diagram for the statement. Some burners are DVDs. So basically this is sum A is B. So your intersection would be, your intersection would be like this. So some CD burners are DVD burners. Your option is B, this one right here. We're still using the Euler circle to determine if the argument is valid. All phones are communication devices. So when all phones are communication devices, so this is going to be phones, and then this is going to be communication. Right there is communication devices. So like they're nested in each other, right? That's like a universal affirmative. So some communication devices are inexpensive. So when we talk about inexpensive, you're saying that it's going to be right in here. So some phones are inexpensive. So this is invalid, and I'll tell you why. Because we're not making the correlation between phones as inexpensive. It would have been all phones are inexpensive for it to be valid. Number 25, determine whether the argument is valid. Some CEOs are women. Okay, so some CEOs are women, some women are tech savvy. Some CEOs are not tech savvy. Because we have that negation, this is invalid as well. And total cost of a Sony PlayStation that costs $144.99. The tax rate is 4%. Round your answer to the nearest cent. So we need to make this a decimal, 0.04. 144.99 times 0.04. So when you multiply that, you get you get approximately 580, right? So that's going to be the sales tax, 580, because you're rounding. And then the total cost, 144.99 plus 580 is going to be 150.79. So that's the total cost. It says find the amount that would be left in the budget of variable expenses and luxuries of the home and fixed given expenses given. Round the final answer to the nearest cent. Okay, so you have the income. So it's 1335, and then these are your expenses right here. So it's going to be income minus expenses. Okay, so then minus 480 minus 197 minus 6645 minus 5190 minus 8910 minus 180. So then your solution for that is going to be, just put in the calculator. $170.22. So 26, it says, find the compound interest and future value. So your formula for this is going to be A equals P 1 plus R over N to the exponent of N times T. So A is, we don't know, excuse me, P equals 590. The rate 0.0475, N equals 4, T equals 4. So we're just going to set this up, and then we're going to answer the questions. 5901 plus 0.0475 divided by 4. Quarterly is 4. And then 4 times 4. So put that in the calculator. So 590 parentheses 1 plus 0.0475. All of that over 4. And that is going to be raised to 4 times 4. So your answer is, remember this was A equals 712.659. So it's 712.66. So that's the future value. So 712.66. And then the compound interest is going to be A minus P. So 712.66 minus 590. I get 122.66.